Anyway, yesterday we met the fake Griffin, which apparently told us that the real Griffin struck a pact with the Amalja, one of the beast tribes in this area. They would give them crystals to summon probably Ifrit in exchange for their support in the liberation of Alamigo, which is something that, you know, lots of people from this area, Thanalan especially, have been trying to do for years, but like they don't have the support of the grand companies and the nation states. So, you know, excuse me, Swarm, I'm trying to speak here. Thank you. So now many people are actually looking up to this Griffin, even though he's using very extreme methods. People are like going for it because they're tired and they can clearly see that the grand companies have no interest in reclaiming Alamigo. It's just an expense. It's just like a pointless war that doesn't benefit anybody other than those poor souls. Anyway, if we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zahar Ark, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. We must apprise Alice of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. Did I do it again? No. Odd? There's no music. I can see you. You can see the sounds, but there's no music. Weird. Anyway. Oh, there they all are. Even Tancred is here. Now that Tancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings? You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papa Limo were here all along? Well, Yashola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zahar Ark without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. Somebody spying on us? Ooh. And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. What have you been doing? Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. Dimitri Rianger, what have you been doing? Also, I like that they still pretend we don't know who he is. They still call him the Masked Man. I confess, I expected a warmer Wait, where are we? Hang on, sorry. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you make any final preparation, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Upon proceeding to the Bowl of Ember, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view them in their entirety. Hang on a second, where are we moved? Oh, we moved at the gate of the Amalja. So just in case you were wondering, these are the Amaljas. The lizard people. You know, big, strong, bulky lizards with apparently 2 tails, one on their heads and one in the butt. I don't know. Don't ask me. Anyway, let's do it. Oh, the freaking Warrior of Darkness is here. And the team. Oh, so we've come to this, huh?
A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Stay back, you.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
Damn.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alize!
God, they're ganking on Alize. Poor girl.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
My bow is in the frame.
Let's finish this.
Alright. So we're fighting. Okay, take out the healer first. As it's always the case. I'm guessing we're fighting all of them at once, huh? That's the one. What's happening? Hello? My mouse isn't responding. Okay. Now it is.
You shall fall soon enough.
Okay. One is down.
There's no escape!
Oh shit. Did they res her? Who's healing? Wait, they resurrected the freaking little one. What did that? Oh my god. The War of Darkness calls upon the power of the Echo, resurrected everybody again. What the fucker?
No more games.
Oh! What the?
It ends now. What? The chains. You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart.
I don't get his endgame.
But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
What was that?
By thy leave.
His book. Just his weapon. I thought it was something special.
No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Who is this guy?
Understood.
The Magus of Darkness.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Do we trust her? I mean, we did a round of nodding, so I guess we do.
Make ready! They come!
Okay, now the real fight. I hope they're gonna stay dead now. Was it the Devout of Darkness? There she is.
I must have more ether.
Why do I keep losing focus? I don't understand. Okay. She's down. For sure this time. At least that's what I hope. Okay, she's down. Oof, the War of Darkness is going down as well. I think they're actually not resurrecting this time. Yeah, it's over. Never mind, they all resurrected, huh? Motherfucker. I swear to God. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, she's down. Next is a warrior. I'm trying to get used to new key bindings, by the way. I have bounded R as a new key bind. So I'm trying to get used to it. Alright, that's it. Come on. Blade of Light. Wait, do I have to... Oh shit.
The ether! Ugh, it's not enough!
It's not enough. Freaking hell, dudes. Oh god, okay. Shit. Okay, now they're collectively giving Elise some ether, I believe. It's my turn now. Hang on. Excuse me. Okay, this guy's gonna keep interrupting me if I don't kill him. Ow. Okay, he's down. Come on. This fight is longer than some bosses, it really is.
It. Just a little more.
Just a little more, guys. Just a little more. Now they will resurrect all of them. This sucks. Like, I killed them already like a million times, but they just won't stay dead. You're aiming, so okay.
I'll crush you!
Jesus. Oh my god. He's down again. Oh, I have to do the Blade of Light. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, they're all up again. Shit. Alright, can I do the Blade of Light now? Alright, I think it's so. Oh my god, what is she doing? That's it. We've got them.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
Oh my.
Not like this.
Okay, I think that won us the fight. Not like this. Shoot.
Alize, are you hurt?
Nah, that was just a lot.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine.
I mean, keep in mind, last time somebody that wasn't me used the Blade of Light, they died. So, rip Moonbreeder.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
How did you came to this world? Well, it's one of those things, huh?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
But by that logic, shouldn't I be also beyond death as the Warrior of Light? I have like 6 of those.
Wait!
Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
What do you mean?
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence.
That really sucks though, doesn't it? Like, imagine that's your prize for saving the world and defeating evil once and for all. Does it mean that evil is always necessary? Like, there's always gonna be at least some darkness in the world? For the world not to be, like, completely cleansed in a... No, I don't know. Like a light that erases everything.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
By the way, this voice actor is doing a great job to, like, express that desperation, like that we have tried everything and everything went wrong, and like we are literally trying to save everything, but you know, they're empty. There's nothing left for them. They're clinging to a very thin hope. You can really tell by his voice. It's amazing.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
I mean, they are not bad guys, technically, you know? Also, I wonder if I were to go back and look at the trailer for the very first time Final Fantasy XIV came out, you know, before they shut it down and they brought it back up again. Are these those heroes?
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
You know, I'm just wondering if the world that got destroyed is the world before this one, you know? Because that's actually part of the story, the fact that they, you know, closed the game and reopened it. They somehow made it part of it.
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Is my crystal resonating with them? You know, with their crystals? Oh my goodness, are we all here now?
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Well, I mean...
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
They keep calling their world the first, which is also maybe a reference, you know?
Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
Oh, Thancred is broken.
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Tupsimati is a fragment of the staff of Louisoix, you know, the guy that saved the world from Bahamut and ended the calamity that was supposed to destroy everything. It's like the tip of the staff. And I shoved it up my bum.
'Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
One last nod to Minfilia. Who's gonna tell Flamin, you know, her mom? Oh, she knows.
Thank you to me for everything.
Oh, she told her. Oh, goodness. Well, damn. I mean, this is a really complex part of the story for me. I always struggle to understand exactly what went down. Because if I got it correctly, Urianger orchestrated everything. You know, the Minfilia becoming a part of Hydaelyn, so she could go to this other world, take over the light there, and save the world from becoming another void? Or, you know, whatever is the light version of the void, you know? But we know that the one world that has fully been engulfed by darkness, where darkness controlled everything, took over the light completely, 100%, it became the void. And we know the void to be the scary things that created all these demons, the void sands, you know, Diabolos and all those things. We still don't know what they want, but we don't know it's not good. And see, as the Warrior of Light said, light and darkness, it doesn't matter, it doesn't mean anything. So if their world becomes completely 100% taken over by the light, it would become like some sort of light version of this void, which is also probably not very good. And Minfilia is supposed to save this somehow. But I don't understand why they've done this, though. Why do we need to save this world? Is it because by saving this world, we are, you know, technically fighting back at the Ascians that are trying to bring 13 calamities to resurrect Zodiark? Or bring back Zodiark or whatever? Because, you know, if we save that world, is that like one less world in favor of the Ascian? Is that another world that keeps fighting against the Ascians and against Zodiark? It's really complex. Like, I don't fully understand if that's the case. But yeah, the Warriors of Darkness have, you know, the Warriors of Darkness, technically, the Warriors of Light of that world, are now back in their own world with Minfilia as, like, I don't know, an envoy of Hydaelyn, I would guess. shielding and protecting the world from becoming a sort of light void. It would seem we are inside the Thanalan again. In Filia's doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the Warriors of Darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then returning to the first, will they not die, maybe? You know, go back to the dead bodies? But mayhap that was their wish. Yeah, who knows? Really. Okay, I'm scrolling back because I saw your message, Hexe, and I skipped it because there was a lot of story, but anyway, going back to mind stuff, I read years ago that just imagining exercise had a noticeable effect on muscle strength. I don't know if it's been debunked since, but it was interesting. I never heard anything about it, but I mean, we know that the mind has a very strong effect on the body. You know, the entire idea of psychosomatic symptoms, something that your brain, due to stress or other things, like pushes your body to feel in specific ways. It's a clear proof of the effect of mind over body. So yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting concept. There was a lot of a story. Yeah, there was a lot of story in between, and it was just not ending, you know. I didn't want to interrupt such a important moment. I think that was like possibly the fulcrum of this patch. So forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere, and this one I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back to Zahar Ark and secure them. The Amaja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. Did not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. We'll see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and fight Ida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Asgard. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuit? When I saw you meeting with a Warrior of Darkness and the Acid in White at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. No, I understand why you did it, what you did. That you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, technically he sacrificed me in Filia. He said it himself. I gave a life that was not mine to give. But somebody had to do something, I guess. Asgard, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken the toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I will gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, Warrior of Light. Damn. Well, that big chapter is now closed. So I think all there is left now is to connect the two expansions. So we are officially going into, you know, the final part of the patches of Heavensward. And from now on, it's all going to go directly into the expansion, the next expansion. Well met, Ascarid. Alfino said you would be joining us. To seem the Griffin double was telling the truth. Insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the Mask's camp, did you perchance find one in Zahar-Ak? God, we have a lot to talk about. Well, actually... Oh, they don't know about Minfilia. Oh. I don't believe it. The crystal, Minfilia, all of it. It's just... I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. It was bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Alfino, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoined the science. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them. Etataru's tales may well surprise you. Alright, are we all finally going back to the stones then? Together? As a group? Ida? Ida, Roger be praised, it is you. Gundobald. Oh my god, what a man. Ida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobald. I fought beside your father in the revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us separate ways. But resistance were always welcome in little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Ida most of all. Aye, Ida here was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Yeah, I wonder why that is, huh? Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the science. Oh, sorry, we were still the circle of knowing back then, right? Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. So, bye. Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the stones. Hell's take me for giving you that mask. So Papalimo is the one that gave Ida her mask, huh? I think I forgot about that. Oh. There's a quest for Nidog Extreme. Yeah, right, I'll wait on that. can stay there for the time being. Flamin. Alfida. Welcome home, Ascarid. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Y'shtola and Kryl, and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return on the Rising Stones, at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friend had been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Oh my god, we are all of the remaining Scions are here. The group is finally back together, all of them.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbreeder.
Oh, okay, wow. Way to go, Ada.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
Why is it so quiet all of a sudden?
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
So it's anarchy.
Humans bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
I mean, I guess it's not really a big deal since we have cell phones and teleportation.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Are you kidding me? You're in.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got him to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part
Alfie.
shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
Sure. Somebody has to do the finances.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru.
She's like our accountant.
And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Yeah, what now? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll help one of them. A new adventure. What else? The road goes ever on. To strive for those we have lost. For those we can yet save. Oh, I like that.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Oh my god, that was the biggest collective nod that we've had in the game so far. Group nod. Look at them, Masquerade. The science of the seventh dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Bam, that's it. I think that was the end of patch 3.4. Only patch 3.5 remains.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
I'm so curious about the new narrator. I don't know who he is.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope.
Is that Papa Limo narrating now?
For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
I think that may be Papalimo. Very interesting. Hello, Griffin? Is that the real Griffin? Oh, that's the real Griffin. Well, one of them is the real one. Well done, brother. You may resume normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on the glorious day. Oh damn. True believers are so readily led. Of course it's him. Again. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a survey of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. Who's his master? Is it really like a follower of Zodiac? Why do they need balance? I thought it was the opposite. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Oh. Oh no. Oh, there's a Nidhogg hides. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds, you have proven yourself the most deserving. We should have destroyed them, not thrown them in a fucking pit. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. We should have kept them. I don't know, we should have done something. That was a big mistake. What is this? Oh, this is Cartano. Of course it is. Oh yeah, we're going straight into the next expansion, huh? So it was here all along. And look who it is. Freaking Nero. Or Nero, whatever. Nero told Skava. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. I still do not understand this man. Nero told Skava, whatever. He was, he sided with the Garlemald Empire, you know, in the very first storyline. And we fought against him as a raid boss in the final raid for the main story. But then he left the Empire. He's more interested in Allagan technology. I have met him again in one of the side raids. Specifically, I'm talking about the Crystal Tower, you know. Where we try to break into the tower. He started helping us. And then, when we fucked up and we opened the World of Darkness, he got absorbed. Along with 2 other people. So we went into the World of Darkness, which I guess it's like a realm between here and the Void, or something like that. And we saved him with the help of Sid, but still, I don't think he learned his lesson. I think he's still, you know, doing something for his own gain. I don't know what that is. And this spooks me because I cannot understand the man. Asgard, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. The Diamond Forge? What is the Diamond Forge? Oh, it's just outside here. Okay. So yeah, this is patch 3.5. It's the final one. We have about 10 quests. 9 to 10 quests. Actually, 8 to 9. Let's see if we can do it. If not, you know, I'll finish it next time, and then we'll have a little bit of extra time to do the final part of the pirate quest. Hey Tataru, what's up? I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Okay. What? Who are these people? Why are they looking at me like that? Right, everyone, ready to go to work? No screaming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. Why? Oh no. Hehehehe. Oh. 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 Ow. 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 What the hell just happened? Did it bit the shit out of me? What happened? There. All finished. The Warrior of Light's every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe. You didn't have to jump me like that, though. Well, what did you like to know? All in good time, Asgard. All in good time. Are they making me a new outfit as well? Ida, hello. Aha, found you. Alfina wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but they seem to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. Are they making me an outfit? Okay, these people are crazy. That was completely unnecessary. Hey guys.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Urianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Okay.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
So he's self-elected?
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our number step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Did I do that? I don't remember.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Oh, what happened? Who's this one?
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Nago?
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Well, she looks like a warrior, so maybe she's used to wounds?
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Well, you made it here alive.
You're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance.
La Resistance.
I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
Right, so he's provoking an attack of the Empire. So the Alliance is actually bound to answer, you know? He's provoking a war so they finally get to fighting and free Alamigo, I guess.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
I literally just said that, Alfredo. Stop repeating me.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Well, not if they have the eyes of Needhog, I would assume.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, The Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy.
Oh, I'll gladly do that.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end.
It is him.
The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
And, you know, now that I think about it, it does make sense that you will see why.
'Twas Master Louisoix himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
That makes so much sense. But yeah, anyway, let's go and talk to my dear friend, Sir Emeric. I need that voice actor to make an ASMR channel, honestly. I could listen to the guy speak for hours. Hang on, did I cap my well, I capped my seals. But I'm good with that against Tombstone for now. I did buy part of the new armor for my tank. You know, it looks pretty good, so I thought, why not? Right? This is a pretty armor set. And also, I'm trying to level up the other tank classes as well. Just because I wanted to have a comparison. I only played Dark Knight as a tank, and I wanted to see the other two, so... I think my, my warrior... Unfortunately, very low level still, 35. And the paladin's not too far off, 39. But, yeah. I'm trying. Oddly enough, I don't know why I always opposed to playing warrior, but it seems like it could be fun. I don't know. Maria, it's been ages. Greetings, warrior of light. What business brings you to Ishgard? Well, you see, I need to speak to Sir Emeric. I see. But here, I will summon Sir Emeric. Hey. Oh, it's not voice acted. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend to the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Well, not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, We may forgo the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangement? Yeah, of course. I thank you. A representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparation and inform Sir Handeloop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. I mean, Maria could be the emissary as well, you know. Escort. Pre-accompany Lucia. Wait, Lucia is coming too? To the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Cool. Oh, I get it. Maybe Lucia is the envoy and Maria is the escort. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Wait at the Gate of Judgment from the outside or from the inside? No, from the outside. I can probably teleport there, right? Maria? So, is Lucia coming? Ah, that must be her. Wait, Americ. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as the Ishgard's envoy. Oh. Well, that's fine. I mean, I wanted to meet Lucia, but, you know, I'm better off with you. Not to concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone. Not with the ink scars dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that garrison is ready to defend the border. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they are pretty much touching, aren't they? Like, the border of Gridania is right here. This is part of Gridania, the North Shroud, and it's neighboring the central Kurthus. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Ascarid? You may see a familiar face. Yeah, I may. Horsefan was here once, you know. Now it's a Manalen, huh? Ascarid, old boy! How wonderful to see you, and Sir Emeric too! To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse... Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honora. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Lucia's not with us. Yes, Lord Commander. Oh, maybe she's, you know, in Link Pearl communication. You know, like it's in video conference. She's zooming in a Zoom call. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a guard. I mean, to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Oh man. It's so sad to see this guy here. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? Yeah, a little bit. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a painting of him. My boy. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt. And with a little help from the veterans and Honora's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. Alright. I mean, eventually he will have some character development, right? Should trust in him. Alright then. Off to Gridania. It's always snowing in Kurthus. God damn. This is probably going to be a mess. There are usually a lot of people around here. Yeah, lots of people around here. Oh my god, there's a violin? You know, I don't know how to do it, but it's a thing the bards can do. I feel like I should read on how to, you know, find myself an instrument. I mean, I'm a bard. I can do it. Emmerich. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when first I laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. It is a pretty place, isn't it? Always sunny around these parts. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yeah, probably. Yes, of course. Just like that where we are the last to arrive. Let's announce ourselves, shall we? And I will probably use the teleport because it's usually close to the Conjurer Guild. Yeah. This is a question ground to unlock instruments. Huh. Do you know the quest? Plucking the heartstrings. It's not here. Ooh, there's a Gunbreaker quest there to unlock the Gunbreaker tank. Near the amphitheater. But yeah, maybe it's in the other. Let's see, in the other part of the city. Let's see. Incessant sensibility, adventure for hire, covered in rose, once bitten, twice shy. Plucking the heartstrings. There it is. Yeah, we'll check that out. The envoy from Ishgard is arrived. Very good. This way, if you and the Limsa party as well. Yo, Merlweb. Ooh, and look, Higiri. Yugiri, sorry. I'd hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. At Uskred, I trust you are well. This a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you're well acquainted with my escort? Yes, I am. Hello, Yugiri. Master Asgard. I was glad to hear from Rio that the missing science have now been found. Yes, it's about time you come back and, you know, we can have a chat. Although we're about to have a full expansion together, so I guess that's okay. There's much more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Yeah, fair enough. Ruban is already there, apparently. Hello.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
But that's exactly what they want.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies laboured to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
Man, are you guys that weak? Like, you needed 3 people from the Alliance to fight 1 legion?
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
I wonder what would happen if we take the wall before the Griffin.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Alfina. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Oh, Americ. Sir Anaric. Master Alfino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alize, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Askeret for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. My god. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Oh my god, I didn't even see her. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Sitseer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emeric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And for glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Bye, guys. Say hi to Lucia. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? But these politicians always make a speech out of everything. Hey, you'll leave Emeric alone right now. That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Perhaps the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Oh, it's been a while. Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at Belsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stone and on. Fair enough. If I remember correctly, the Belsar's Wall is right next to Gridania, like the main city, because if we go here to the East Shroud, I believe that this border with Castrum Oriens, this is the Belsar Wall. So it's very, very close to the city, very close to Horton's Hut, and extremely close to the Sylph homeland. I mean, if they break through, they will be right upon the main city, you know, the capital of Gridania. That's a very scary and dangerous position, I guess, for the Empire to be in. Welcome back, Askeret. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to wait every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That's okay, it's not for everybody. That said, people have been known to change. And if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Fair enough. Heavenly eggnog. Oh, that sounds good. Spaghetti carbonara. Oh, that's also pretty good. Griffin on the wall. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. That actually made me kind of thirsty, speaking of heavenly eggnog, and I have something. I think I have like a chocolate liqueur in the other room that my father bought for Easter. And it's lactose free, so I think I'm gonna go and grab a glass. Ah, you returned from the council. But what of Alfino? Did some other matter require his attention? There he is. Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl, how's Nargo doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tatar is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. That's fine, don't worry. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to proving military support to Gridania. The Orsian Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. Ah, if only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Belsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If you are all in agreement, I will be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. Well, I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. Wow, we're all going then? 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kral and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leviards? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, it seems wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Askaret? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stone to pass on messages and so on? Nope. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. She took it well. My demons are back, by the way. They came back tonight. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I will depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Belsar's wall, and I should be interested in to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. They came back with the landlady, so I hope she, talked to them, about the complaints. Anyway, I'll take a minute. I'll go grab my drink. I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes, maybe 3. I'll go pee as well. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Okay. Jesus. It's so thick, that liquor. Ah, it's good though. Yo, wait, we have a question here. What's this? When the bow wakes. In the solar. Unukalai. Who's this now? The Warring Triad. The Awakening. Hello? The time has come, Warrior of Light. Oh, the welcome screen. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. See, I like that having a second monitor with the, with the screen of the stream directly in front of me doesn't change anything. I will keep forgetting. Even though I can clearly see what's going on. Anyway, the time has come, Warrior of Light. We must move against the Warring Triad now, or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked, and the icons stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume the titanic conflict, it will be alike to the coming of a second calamity. You, Ascarid, represent our best hope of eliminating the threat. That said, the very act of entering the containment facility itself presents certain unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggle to locate an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Were it not for the impressive diverse connections of your fellow science, I must still be searching. Happily, however, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and your echo-blessed companions, all the pieces we need to proceed with this deadly game are arrayed upon the board. Victory hinges upon no less than the total destruction of the Warring Triad. But we must also wear the interference of those who covet the Elegance primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, of the blindly grasping hand of the Garlean Empire and its fumbling agents. The ignorant meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it is my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before Imperial forces delve too deeply. Being the nearest to wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Make your preparations and join me on the flagship in Azizla. We shall speak further there. We get to fight him. Wait. Does that mean I don't really have to kill... I thought I had to kill, Bismarck Extreme and Ravana Extreme. But I guess not, so I might as well remove them. For now, at least. I thought I had to do the quest. When I looked it up, the quest said I had to do both extremes before doing the Triad. But it could be maybe before you do the extreme trial, Warring Triad. I don't know. Ascarid, there you are. Come. A Marisaik's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any development at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We are about to set forth. Indeed. I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alfino. We'll have the griffin by the scuff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nearly a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffins by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be best decide before we entered into negotiation. Trust me, Papa Limo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I'll leave to you. Oh, god damn it. Smooth rain. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Yeah, alright. Yo, what the hell is that chocobo? That's so cool. Pure white with a halo? So, this is the spire, which is, you know, calling it a spire, it's way too flattering, probably. It's literally a platform around a tree. But at least we can see the wall from here. That we can see clearly. You can see the gate. The Imperial Gate. We can see the costume, the entrance up to the costume, and the wall behind it. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officer. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Alright. Yo, Hilda, what's she doing here? Pippin. Greetings, my friend. It's good to see you both well. Oh, Hilda, I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. Yeah, fair enough. Who's Rashad Riki? If memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. Oh, okay, they were at the melee, the grand fight. It is heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Really now? Well, not anymore. Report. What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken up on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has... And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Oh, that was a smart move. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it will be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Al Amigo. It could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Yours, meanwhile, will be plunged into chaos. Asgard, we must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin in his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them or to their fate. It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can't do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the science to safety? Huh. I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal. You can count on me. She's no noble woman. We must prepare for the Imperial reprisal. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. That was a very smart move from the Griffin. Disguising his revolutionaries with Alliance uniforms. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Well, are we ready? From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Not that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Alright then. Let me open my dungeon guide, because Belsa's Wall is a dungeon. Alright, let me queue up Belsa's Wall. Join. 9 minutes. Okay, that will give me time probably to go to Gridania and see about that instrument quest as well. You know, on the side while we're waiting. So, level 60 Heavensward dungeons. Done this one. I've done Zelfator. Belsa's Wall. Okay, kill adds. High splash damage, easy. On exclamation point, sheath your weapon and stop moving and attacking. Okay. Magitech bits around the edge, laser grid. Lots of little ads. Okay. Jumps Akasi with JoE over the arena. Summons little things that cover your platform. AoE destroy one in the middle is fine. Then stand the clear spot. Restrain color on healer. Kill it. Okay. Seems like a pretty straightforward dungeon. So let's get ourselves an instrument. Simpkin, he's called. Hey Simp, have you come to listen to the silken strings of Simpkin? No? You do, however, have the look of one who lives life on the road. And on the subject of wondrous wanderings and the musical expression thereof, I do mayhap have some small wisdom to offer. When I suddenly find my heart stirred by some spectacle of nature, or inspiring act of daring do, I simply let the emotion of the moment flow through my fingers into my harp. I found no sound to be as achingly beautiful as one born from that instant of genuine joy, or wistful sadness. You need no special training or knowledge, only willingness to play the score as it writes itself across your soul. If you can accomplish such a surrender, then you will have created a piece so unique unto yourself. And what melody could be more precious? If from the moment I laid eyes on you, here is a man whose spirit begs for instrumental interpretation. Pray release your inhibition and favor the world with your performance. When using the performance action, you are strictly prohibited from performing the music of any third parties. You may record and upload your performance and hereby agree to license such recordings to us for use by Square Enix. Okay. Performance action unlocked. You simply play whichever notes catch your fancy. Okay. Painted with the experience of your adventures, the timbre and tone will be yours alone. You've learned perform. When playing as a bard, performance action can be found in the action and trait windows. Under the character? Performance. Oh my god. So many instruments. Oh my god, okay. C, D, E. Oh goodness me. Oh my god. This is... Performance assistance. Oh my god. Wait. So what does that even mean? Wait. Oh my god. It's like a Guitar Hero. It's a training session, this one. Why control for one octave down? Oh my god, this is so complicated. Oh god. Okay, I don't think I can do it. I can see why you want to record it. Doing it in real time is going to melt your brain. Yeah, you need some serious skills to do that. Anyway, let's also go to Azizla and see about the other quest. Where is it? Azizla, the Helix. There you go. That's really difficult, isn't it? I like that there's an option, though. I wonder if I could use the Guitar Hero guitar to play something. What am I doing here? Oh, this is not where I have to be. I have to go all the way up there. Alright. We're probably gonna get into the dungeon before we can do this quest. And there's so many instruments. Look at this. Pan pipes, a bass drum, trumpets, horns, violin, the fiddle, the harp, the piano, the lute, so many things. A freaking saxophone. Hang on. Alright, that's enough. Oh. This is the place, Warrior of Light. Here we will find the containment facility, wherein entities of incalculable power lie chained, their fathomless energies siphoned away by Allagan devices. Sephiroth poses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness, thus must his destruction be our first concern. Your fellow Science will be joining us. Let's continue inside, I guess. I don't think that was the right note, by the way. You've not been waiting long, I trust. We're eager to lend whatever cooperation we may to your mission. Okay, but really, we're just here to fight a primal, right? So can you give me the trial? It is an honor to meet you, blah blah blah, you must be Ashtola and Kryl. It's been some mistake, I assumed it was for my knowledge and not my stature that you'd requested my assistance. Mistake is mine, my apologies if I have given offense. Mayhap it would be best if we proceed directly to the matter at hand. Right, what is it? Your adversary is Sephiroth, or the Warring Triad, that was known as the Fiend. It was once patron deity to a tribe of tree-like beings. It was subdued by the Allagan Empire. Alright. After his defeat, he was imprisoned. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead. His mind bound in a dream, while his body energizes are harnessed by Allagan technologies. Okay. So the devices keep him bound and regen his energy. It's impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place. So we have to remove the restraints and then kill him. So we have no choice but to divide the forces. One team must locate and control the Sephiroth shackles, while the other stands ready to destroy him. I was aware that the Echo provided with an uncanny insight. I did not expect you to intuit the core of my strategy. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, it's me and Kryl doing the triad then. Your nature of adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter. Yeah, of course. Everybody else would be, you know, taken over by the primal. Okay. Activating verification system, lifting access restriction to triad control. Well, thank you, Kryl. So what to say, I am in no danger of falling under the Icon's sway. Why, do you have the Echo too? Warning, verification system detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Oh, Garlemald is here. So they're gonna fight the Empire while we kill Sephiroth. Alright, according to the history, Sephiroth was immense in size and strength, mighty enough to rout even the implacable armies of the Alliance, and then more than once. To cut a long story short, we have to get this right. I shall do my best not to wake the icon up too much. As my grandfather always used to say of certain little monsters, get them up and get them moving, while the brains are still abed. I guess that was about Alphino and Elise. Anyway, Containment Bay is accessible. Just in time for the dungeon. Right. Here we go. What's my strategy guide? There it is. Ooh, big doggo. Oh my god, real big doggo. Hello? Okay, let's cross the things and hope that I remember how to play Bard in a team. What was that? Oh, don't need that. I don't think. Wait, are we... Is this tank for real? There's more. The tank is dead. I'm out. Please help. Okay, the tank pulled a little bit too much, huh? That was a bit of a pull. I don't think the healer was ready. I'll take the blame on that one, says the tank. Okay. Alright. Better, I believe. Not much, but you know. Alright, we can chill now. We don't need to pull the entire dungeon. You know? I think I'm gonna level up in this dungeon, by the way. kind of weird that I'm like enjoying like the lowest DPS classes. Maybe it's because I accepted they are low DPS. And so it's kind of expected that I don't really, you know. Do good deeps, as long as I'm useful to the party. I like that the value comes from something different. I mean, you still have to do good DPS, but you know, you can do other things as well, and you're still valuable to the team. I forgot the strategy, by the way, for this one. What am I doing? Oh, kill the enemies that are tethered. Fair enough. It's just so easy to play. I mean, there's a lot of buttons, don't get me wrong, but... Can I do this in time? I can. I forgot to use my main buff ability. What is this? I should switch. Maybe not. I don't know. There you go. Not too shabby. Okay, next boss is the one that you have to stop moving. Okay. Oh, this is cool. We're on a moving platform. What are those? You know, even though we cannot technically use the DPS meters, you know, at least you can't tell people about it. I'd like to install it and, you know, at least to see how I am doing compared to others. I've seen a... I've seen a bunch of streamers with the DPS meter on while streaming, so I don't think that will get me in trouble. Again, as long as I don't shame anybody for doing crap DPS. Alright, wow. It's a lot of little ads. Okay, I see a problem here. If I press T by accident while trying to press R, I select the focus target, which is usually the tank, I think. So it's a bit of a problem. Okay, so remind me, exclamation mark, do not attack. That's not it, right? Was that it? I don't understand. I don't know if that was it. Okay. Shit. Okay, I need to disable the T keybind. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. I guess I should have been still even after that. Oh my god. Keep burning the boss, I guess. Don't move. Okay. Oh my god, that's ugly. What a weird boss. Alright, next one. Jump and cast huge AoE over the arena. Sometimes jump twice. Summon little things. Shit. I definitely need to remove T. See, it instantly targets the tank. I don't know why. It must be like a target of my target, maybe. So if an enemy is targeting the tank, it could be useful when you're healing, though. I guess the quick switch to targeting your tank, maybe. I mean, I can see why it's there. Just a little uncomfortable because I bind the door, but wrong button, says the healer. What did he do? Did he waste like a big cooldown? I mean, I don't think it matters. Next time we get to the boss, it should be fine. Okay, big reveal, guys. Get ready. Fucking ill bird. Of course it's him. Of course it's him. Just wait for me. I'll tell you about Ilbert.
Yeah.
No.
How'd you like this?
Fuck me.
Sloppy.
No, that was fine for me.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
He's a talky one, isn't he?
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
For Alamigo!
God, he's loud.
I have you now.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Which one do we break?
How'd you like this?
Oh god, the flash got me. Oh, we're dead.
Yeah!
Good god. My dude.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost the other DPS, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that was very intense, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Sloppy.
Sloppy. God damn.
Yeah. I'll tear you limb from limb.
What's he doing?
Yeah. Sloppy.
Oh, I hate you.
For Alamigo!
Oh, here we go.
I have you now.
Jesus Christ. Which one are we doing? This one?
How'd you like this? Yeah!
Goodness.
Sloppy. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, I think we nearly got this, right?
Sloppy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah.
He's dead.
Sloppy.
Sloppy. Now play a guitar solo? Yeah, right. If only. Do I have a guitar? I have a lute. I cannot do it in this location. Ah, shame. I got 2 commendation. How's that possible? What have I done? Anyway, Ilbert is the betrayer, the one that betrayed us, the first lieutenant of the Crystal Braves, you know, the one that sold us out. Everything bad happened because of him.
You've beaten me, aye.
He's the one that chopped off Robon's arm. You know, the one that orchestrated the poisoning of the Sultana. Everything because of him. And I guess everything it was because, you know, he actually wants to free Alamigo.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentius, I think commander of the 3rd Regiment of the Crystal Braves, another betrayer, another traitor. Is having second thoughts though.
They die that others may live.
He's dressed as a fucking Imperial and it's gonna kill his comrades, huh? And finally, leader of the 4th Regiment of the Crystal Braves. Or the 3rd one of them, I don't know.
Vanguards! Attack!
7 hells. Do you hear that?
That looks like the boss, the first boss from Final Fantasy VII.
How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Except for the tail. Yikes. Oh man, there's many of them. Why would a griffin kill his own people, though? I don't get
There's
that.
nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Oh, I think I know why. Holy shit. Why don't they deploy those spiders, like, immediately?
Gods help us! What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Seems like you should always have at least one of these spiders deployed in the front lines, you know? In case of an attack.
Mighty Rolger,
That's why.
grant us the strength to crush our...
He wants to summon Rolgar. He wants to use crystal to summon a primal. That makes sense. The prayers of the fallen comrades.
There you are. As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
Too late.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Yikes.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Al Amigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal? You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Wait, is he not summoning Rolgar?
What? Here? Now?
What is he summoning?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all! Ah!
The primal summoned from all this death cannot be good.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tipsamati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
Oh.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Trust in Papalimo and leave, or stay? I don't remember what I did the first time. Is that actually a choice? I don't think so, no. But I will choose stay, just because I know what's gonna happen and I want to see what happens. Okay. Yeah.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Got me.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Is that the birth of a primal? Is it like birthing a fully new primal? Well, that's gonna be that's gonna ruin the landscape. Sure, it's gonna bring the value of, you know, the residential area down a little bit. I mean, it's like having a moon all the time. That's it. It's over. We lost Papa Lima, too. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papa Lima is my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louisoix wore the same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know. There is nothing more you could have done. Ilbert cut us all off guard. Even Askeret was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papa Limo strove to protect, the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave it with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Damn, we lost almost half the science. Once again, I find myself at a loss for word. Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and appraise our companions of all of this. Better make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. God, it's amazing in like one expansion how many people they killed off. Like important ones, you know. Like if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, even though Horsefan was probably one that hit me the hardest, he was, as a character, a little inconsequential, you know? It was like a very side character. And same you could say for Izel, but hell, Minfilia was the leader of the Scions. Like, she was the boss around here. And Papalimo was like probably the second like smartest and strongest of the Scions. To seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye. Behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilbert. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalimo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilbert came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depth of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected either rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trap within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. Wait, what? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest a grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. Unseemly. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alize, fuck that name. I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. I don't know why is it so hard for me to say. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparation to face Ilba's accursed creation without delay. The time we have was purchased at a too dear price for us to squander it. And I believe this was the first half of patch 3.5. Probably don't have time for the second half. It's only 4 quests, but I remember them being pretty long, so I think I'm gonna do it next time. So at least, you know, there's enough stuff for another stream before I eventually stop streaming Final Fantasy for a while. I play for myself up until we catch up to, you know, to the point I left off when we played Stormblood last time. So what could we do? Because I still have a little bit of time. Should we check out Containment Bay Sephiroth? Can we find a party? Oof, 29 minutes? Are people not running those things anymore? Containment Bay Sephiroth. Okay, I'm reading the strategies and they seem pretty straightforward. Except for phase 3 when he says you can fall off in this phase. I don't like that. Pillars of Mercy. Circle punt around the blue circle. Position to be knocked back to a safe spot. Earthshaker's line from boss to target. Target should run wide to the edges. Or should be in the center. Crouches down and start to blow. Stack close for knockback. There's a bunch of ads. Other things to dodge. For the big arrow marker, stack in the puddle. To jump over Sephiroth's sweep move. I see. Spread for that. Room wide AoE. Towers to stand. Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't seem too difficult as a boss fight, but I don't think we're gonna, you know, be able to do it. Maybe we go speak to Lefford. How about that? How about we go talk to our pirate friends? Because you know how that works. Either we will be able to continue with the quest, or I will find a group for the trial immediately. So they kind of both work for me. Yeah, considering its average wait time 29 minutes, I don't see how we could ever get in by the end of the stream, but you know. You never know. As I approach the cursed quest line, it's possible that we might skip the entire queue for some reason. Okay, we've seen this. We give her a bed. It's a Radlia. Successful jaunt. Pretty good partnership. What's up? I've got words for you, Furball. You said the relic would obliterate a void sent completely. Seems to me that foppish fiend just got scorched before he slipped away. Oh, that? That was scarcely a fraction of the Nullstone's true power. Once I have learned how to unleash its full potential, such demons shall be consumed like gnats caught in a bonfire. So you're telling me our secret weapon ain't ready for battle? You might as well be wielding a blunted sword. Might I remind you that this blunted sword stung our foe sufficiently to free the Lady Pirate, a result we could not have achieved with your blustering words alone? I was ready to flee without Ravlia if things took a turn for the worse. But you're right, you had the presence of mind to take advantage of my bluff, and it was your actions that saved her in the end. Whoa. Was that a real compliment? Eh. We might be waiting a while before Radlia finally decides to wake up, but not so long that you've got time to flit away on some other adventure. Come join me in my quarters, and we can ask her a few questions as soon as she's ready to talk. Alright. And I love the lighting in this place. It's always so beautiful. The sky, the clouds. Look at that. Alright then. Oh there, Ascarid. Might as well make yourself comfortable while we wait on Radlia. Besides, after fighting through the ruins, I'll wager you could use a rest. There she is. You better be bloody grateful that we saved your ass. So? Where's the rest of my crew? Surely there were other survivors? Fucking hell. I swear to God. 29 minutes of cue my ass. The cursed questline strikes again. This is unreal. Maybe I should keep this, you know. Maybe I should keep this questline. Never really finish it. Oh my God.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna keep the guide open, so I won't be reading chat as I fight that thing for a moment. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, we're all standing pretty close, so... What the fuck do we do? Oh my God, okay. Okay, he's going away. Now he's invincible, and we get to kill the ads. Okay. The hell happened? Did he kill himself? What? Oh my god, okay. Oh, the music. I fell off. Fuck, they literally said you can fall off. Bloody hell.
Flippin' heck, man!
Yeah, flipping heck indeed. I mean, they didn't say anything about the arm in the freaking guide. Yeah, they literally said nothing about the arms. So now they're stacking. We lost a healer. But at least he's on the platform, unlike me, that I cannot get rest. Music is freaking awesome though. So what now? Okay, stand in those, or he destroys the platform and everybody dies. Big punch with a knockback. Okay. Jesus. Well, they killed him. I don't really get it, but hey. It's dead. I did it? Or at least I did half of it. I got a commendation. Probably the healer commending me as I commended her. Well, damn, that was a rough fight. Very quick though. You did it. I've seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. Yeah, you still didn't. My legs kept telling me to run, but I just couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. A hero, tried and true. If only I had possessed such strength. Who is this person, by the way? I don't think I've ever done this quest line. Ishtola, this is Kryl. Icon eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. Ask the girl Sephiroth, the mother of all rude awakenings. And then he died at some point. I don't know what happened there. And your distraction was perfect. We encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tails at the Rising Stones then. Yeah, fair enough. On the path to the control chamber, we discovered a number of dormant thralls. It would seem the machines that preserve the forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We did not fear them summoning the deity anew. In short, our work here is done, for the present at least. Let's go home, shall we? Yeah, fair. You know, until we summon the next one. It's a triad, so there's 3 of them. What's up? What? What is it? What is it? Is that Hydrus? Regular von Hydrus. Your senses are sharp, young one. So he's still alive, huh? I am Regula von Hydrus, legatus of the 6th Legion, and it would seem that that damnable woman and her accomplice have led me to a merry dance through the thickest of this infernal island defenses. To think that I pursued them. I shall withdraw for now. My lesson learned. I doubt it. You Garleans never learn. You covet the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summon them. I have no interest in crossing blades with children. Live, grow strong, and mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. Who is this guy? I looked back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not of consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope, an appetite for power, a lingering sense of regret. And do I detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero? Is that what your gift tells you? No? Those were just wild guesses, but I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. Or mayhap more than a few. Be at ease, Unukalai. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The echo simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language, that which a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your countenance. That was a performance then, a ruse to uncover my true nature. I see I shall have to keep my wits about me. Eh, beats me. Also, I've seen a message that there is a powerful beast around here. I think an S rank mark has spawned somewhere around here. But where would it be? First of all, are there people around? Looks like not really. I'm just gonna quickly look around and see if we can see anything out of the ordinary. Then maybe call for help. You know. If no one else does it first. I need one more mark, I believe. Another S rank. For some reason or another, I don't remember exactly why. That's a normal chimera. I think they just randomly spawn around the map. But like, if no one was around, I don't exactly know what to do when they spawn. Like, if you go back to, I don't know, a city, a town, you yell to people, come and kill this thing. I mean, I only saw one before by accident. And, well, two technically. I saw one and it was already engaged. I quickly joined. I managed to land like a couple of hits before they killed it. But it was a massive team. There were like, I don't know, 30 people fighting there. It was actually pretty huge. And, oh, there we go. 3045, S rank. Okay, what is 3045? I'm at 30. 45 is all the way down. Alright, let's see if I can... Can you invite? I'm gonna switch. Dancer? Or, yeah, dancer sounds good. $30.45, huh? How do I say that? Tell Alliance yell? Invite please. No, not yell. Shout. Wait. Oh, somebody invited me. 29:45. Where would that be? Where's everybody? 30. $45. What the fuck is that? Where is everybody? Where's this thing? Are we sure 30:45 was the right one? Oh, 30:34.5. Hang on. 30:34.5. It's around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that thing, huh? Holy shit. Little Crotter. Look how many people. This thing is gonna vanish. I want a dancing partner. I want to dance with my with the summoner, whatever that is. There he is. What is this line of... What the fuck is going on? Bloody hell, people. Look at these mounds. What even is that? I can barely see the freaking... What the f... Are we gobbooing? I mean, I can goboo. I can goboo, I guess. This is ridiculous. What the fuck is happening? We're making like a pyramid. I'm taking a screenshot. This is amazing. We need another marble right there. Molten base with veggie mid layer and crunchy top. Oh. But see, now that there's a lot of people, you can hear the voices, you know? Like there's a lot of people talking. Good Jesus Christ, this thing exploded. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, that was quick. I got my Centurio seals, I think. I'm not even sure. Yes, I did. I think I managed to land one hit, which was my dance step, and that's it. But you know, because I was in a team, I actually got the full reward. If you're not in a team, you pretty much don't get anything because you can barely hit the boss before it's dead. And they give you like, I don't know, 20% of the reward. I know you can exchange these Centurion seals. Centurion seals here, but I don't know what do you actually do with them. Centurion seal exchange. I can buy Doman gear. Okay. These are like very low level, but oh damn, that axe is pretty cool. That's a nice sword. I like that. Cool spear. It's more like a Najinata. It's like a Chinese spear, Japanese. Claws. Real cool samurai sword. Let me see the bow. Not great. And a gun. Gun is pretty good. Shield is pretty meh. Armor. Let's see the tank set. Oh, looks pretty neat. Yo, that is actually a pretty legit armor set. Let's see. Dragoon armor. Completely different, apparently. Not bad. Not bad. I like the open, like shirt design with the big shoulders. Not spiky enough, I believe, for a dragoon, but you know. Let's see the samurai set. Did I got the right one? Yes. Not too different. Not at all, in fact. Let's see the bard set. Whoa. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You know, bard, dancer, and machinist. I guess with the bow it would look pretty nice. This actually looks pretty good with the bow. Huh, that's not bad. I like it. Accessories and others, so nothing else. Doman gear number 2. So this is the magic ones. Let me see the okay, not too shabby. Let me see the red mage armor. That's pretty good. Hang on, I forgot to do this. Yo, that's pretty good. I like that. And that was Doman gear. We also have artifact gear. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Actually looks pretty good. Let's see the axe. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh. And the sword too. Holy crap, they look beautiful. I can't even afford one. Nice spear. Let's see. Paladin armor. Oh, these are class specific. Okay. So Paladin set. Damn. Damn. Dude. Dude, this is pretty neat. That's actually really cool. Alright. Let's see warrior set. I'm always put off by the look of freaking warriors. I don't know why. They never really got me with the, you know, kind of wild gladiator look. Let's see the Dark Knight. Wait a second. Oh, I see. These are the level 60 sets that we get from the quests. See, that's the edgy one. Yes, that's the edgy set. Ah, okay, okay, that makes sense. And I'm guessing the Dragoon one is the one with all the with the wings, yeah. Okay, so these, okay, that makes sense. So we can see the artifact sets for all the classes. Okay, let's see. The samurai one. I don't think I have a samurai. No, that's a ninja, that's why. And I already have the machinist and the bard ones. I already have them. So I guess the only real difference would be the other set. Level 16 ninja, though, looking good. Looking pretty good. And I'm guessing disciple here, there's only Black Mage Summoner, White Mage Scholar, Astrologian, yeah. What's a summoner looking one? Because I should ooh. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Is that what I look like with my summoner at level 60? Can I not? That's all looking. What the fuck happened to this guy? Oh. Oh my god. What were they thinking? Bloody hell, even the Black Mage is not very lucky on this one. Jesus Christ. Please tell me at least the White Mage. I mean, I looked like a stolen outfit from a nun. Then I just decided to wear it. And put some red highlights into it. Who's left? Freaking Astrologian, please. Oh, wow, that's a hat. Okay, that looks, you know. That's actually not terrible. You know, considering that is the class that uses a deck of card and cartomancy. The healing, that's appropriate, I would say. Still ridiculous hats, though. My god. I guess I could buy some of the Doman gear, though. That mage set was looking real swell. And the archer one, too. Okay. Oh, I can also use them for other things, like a mini griffin hatchling, a mini behemoth, Ishgardian chocobo bardings, riding maps, clan marklog. Huh, okay. Well, I mean, some cosmetic options. I won't say no to those, consider we can afford a few of them, at least. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today, so yeah, Tomorrow is probably going to be Doom, and then I don't know what's gonna happen on Wednesday, because technically I should not have classes, but the English teacher, I don't know, she didn't get the memo. She wants to have classes anyway, although we should be having holiday. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see what happens on Wednesday. We should be fine for tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be Doom. So yeah, again, thank you very much. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.